Josh, well done. What a great way to round off... Oh, good job he weren't stood there, isn't it? A good way to round off Snetterton with a podium and a tremendous drive.
Thank you. I think we've had obviously not an ideal start to the season. There's been a lot of things that we need to improve on as a team, and all the guys and girls back at base have been working tirelessly, all-nighters, not a day off, weekends, working really, really hard to make progress. So it's nice to come here and get a podium for them and for all their hard work, but ultimately it's not where we want to be. We're all here to be winning races outright, and we've been there before, and that's where we need to get back to. So we've got to do a bit more work for in the next couple of weeks. I'm pleased, but of course we all want a bit more.
It's weekend by weekend development and learning, isn't it? And it seems that there is a bit more grunt coming from the engine package. Is that fair? Is that work going on?
Yeah, that you're looking to optimise every area, whether that's driving, whether that's setup, whether that's development parts on the car. So we're not pointing at any one area. We need to develop all areas, and I need to do a good job when it counts, and I need to be comfortable with the car, and we are making progress, but it's a tough game. So I'm pleased with the performance that I put in today, personally, but as I said, that's not where we want to be as a team, so we need to keep pushing.
Those last few laps here in race 3 at Snetterton were quite frantic, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. The start was pretty frantic, getting through that, and I knew we didn't really have the luxury of waiting until the race sort of settled and then displaying pace, because we're still lacking a little bit. So I had to be aggressive at the start, make it through, survive, try and get some track position, and then pick my battles. So didn't want to give in to Ash at the start. Fancied making that hard work, so I kept that place, and then as soon as he came up behind me, he was clearly in a different race. So I let him crack on and hope that the guys in front tangled at some point, but ultimately it didn't happen. So we've got to be clever about the fights that we pick and the races that we're in. So it was a bit of a hectic race, as you say, but that's race 3 in BTCC.
And just finally, we move on to Thruxton. You've got good history at Thruxton. Are you looking forward to it now with the package that you've got and what's going on?
Yeah, of course. You always look forward to driving at Thruxton. It's a great place. I don't know how we're going to fare up. We're, as I said, we need to find some pace. It's a different style of circuit. It's a lot more fast and flowing, which does play to the strengths of our car. But ultimately, we're fighting the likes of Ingram and Ash and the guys that have been developing their cars for years. So we're playing a little bit of catch up, but I'll be doing everything I can behind the wheel to maximise the performance on the day, and I know the team will be doing everything they can do, and wherever we end up, we end up.
Absolutely. Great weekend, Josh. Well done.
Thank you.